Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grange Headteacher CCC, you children of Grange in year 3 and 4 assembly. So we know our character is our strength. We'll come back to that. We know what the Grange way is all about. We know what it means to belong to Grange. It means we have our Grange CC way. We always care. We have a great caring attitude. We always trying our best and striving to be our best. We're always learning, even when it doesn't feel nice to make a mistake, but we use our mistakes to learn from them and grow from them. We're always going for improvement and progress, not for top marks or attainment or something like that. We are going every day. I want to improve my personal best. I want to improve. I want to make progress. I want to keep going and growing. I want to use my education, everything I learned, to help me to make great choices. I want to never give up. I am a CC learner. We know that our physical strength, really important to be healthy, eat and drink and in a healthy way and sleep enough and look after your health. But we know that our real strength comes from inside us, and that's our character strength. When we are the best that we can be, and that actually helps us to solve any problem that we face, even if it's difficult, even if it takes time. If we have the confidence to know that we are worthy, to know that we can be our best, and we have the confidence to know that we love ourselves, that I love myself, and I'm going to look after myself, and I'm going to be my best, and I am going to be filled with consideration. I'm going to care about the world around me. I'm going to be kind and know that kindness is strength. So that confidence and consideration, the C and the C, that is our Grange way. So here are some Grange Pupils of Power that have just given us so much hope. Francesca, you have joined the Matisse class, and I read what your teacher wrote over there, which is just amazing. She said you've just settled in so brilliantly, and you've just started your time at Grange in such an amazing way. So thank you for that, Francesca. You are a Grange Pupil of Power, and you give us hope. Simina, also, I wanted to point out, last year, right through the year, always, you made great choices, and you always aim to be your best. And this year, you've started exactly the same way. Just you live your life with confidence and consideration, and you are a role model for all of us and a CC ambassador in terms of representing our school. So well done, Simina. Again, Grange Pupils of Power giving us hope. This week's TTRS Champions of the Week in year 3. RV from Clee, so proud of you. And Martina from Beckham, so proud of you. And the champion class for Timetable Rockstars, that's all of you together in that class. Wow, Power Homes class, proud of you. Yes, Homes class. Right, our character strength focus this time is social intelligence. Now, people talk about intelligence, that's being clever. And then people talk about IQ. You might have heard that, intelligent quotients. Like how much intelligence do you have? Now, we at Grange know that there's much more than just brain, clever intelligence power. There's in your heart, in your attitude, in your character strength. Now, social intelligence means knowing what to do when other people are around you and knowing how to get things done when people are around you. Because it's okay, I'm not saying it's easy, but at least if you just have to worry about yourself, that's one thing, and then you can be confident. But when you have to care about everybody around you, that's more powerful. Then you have to be considerate as well. So remember, everybody, it's not just about who you are right now, but about always striving to be our best. It's about like CC walking and CC living, embracing the challenge. It's about star sitting, tracking the speaker, sitting up straight, asking and responding appropriately, and respecting people around you. And remember, there's no substitute for you. You've got to do it. Nobody can live your best life for you. Each of us has to live our best life. So, social intelligence, getting things done right. So here's the question for the week. How are you going to get things done when other people are involved? And actually what I want to speak about is at Grange this year, we've said that the start of the day on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, when we have school, the start of the day is 8:30. We need everybody to be here because we are saying to ourselves, we are striving to be our best. We can't lose learning time. We've got to get learning. So the thing is, we've got to be on time. Now, it is not easy because each one of us is not just about ourselves. Okay, me to be on time, start of the day, pretty much it's myself. Okay, I have to also depend on my wife, but she's so brilliant about being on time. She actually helps me. So that's great. And because of her, I'm always earlier. But for each one of you, your parents are bringing you to school, or you've got to wait for your brothers and sisters to be ready. So we're all depending on other people. So what happens if you're trying to get to school and maybe your little brother is taking time getting dressed, or your mum and dad are speaking on the phone, and they have to do it maybe for work or for whatever, but that means that you're going to be late. So I have got on the left-hand side, you might remember this picture from last week's assembly with the inner coach. Now, the inner coach is the one, remember, when you're telling yourself what you need to tell yourself to get things done. And this coach over here, he's helping Usain Bolt, remember, to run as fast as he can run. Remember, on the other side, there's the guy shouting and criticizing the inner critic, and he's shouting and saying, so let's say you are trying to get to school for 8:30, but your little brother or your little sister are really, really slow. What you're going to do to speed things up? Well, if you're the coach, you're going to think. So one thing that might help is actually if you just go off quietly, if you get yourself totally ready, wait by the door, just quietly without interfering, probably then your mum or your dad or big brother, big sister can concentrate on helping your little brother or sister, and you will actually everything will speed up and you'll get to school faster. On the other hand, you can start moaning, shouting at your little brother or sister, oh, you always make me late, oh, hurry up. Problem is, which one is going to speed up the process? Remember I said before, social intelligence to get things done. So we all know if you want to get things done, actually, you've got to make some smart decisions. Just moaning, just groaning, just shouting at people, just telling off people is probably going to slow everything down. Standing quietly, really watching, really listening, really thinking, probably going to help you to speed up. So that's a really, really difficult one to think about. But if we want to achieve the goal, then we've got to use our social intelligence. And we've got to think, what is it that's going to help us to achieve this goal? What we don't want to do is just be making the point, because that can often actually slow things down. So I'm going to come back to this, but I want to do feedback from the feedback. Do you remember the question from last week's assembly? And it was, what do you tell yourself as your inner coach to help you keep going when things get hard? And I've got to give a fantastic feedback shout out for Anna's class. Anna's class last week, if you watched on the YouTube video, you would have seen how amazing you were in getting that feedback to me. And in that other video, I spoke about it. So you said, what do you tell yourself when things get hard as your inner coach? So Afsa said, it's okay. Keep trying. Eventually you'll get it if you don't give up. Brilliant, Afsa. I loved Zakira's one. She said, never give up. Keep on trying. Do your best. Great inner coach voices. Zohal said, be strong. Never give up. Listen to your teacher and ignore anybody else who's distracting, and just, if you have to, communicate with your teacher. Great inner coach voice. And Adna was the one that just, because on last Saturday, I didn't feel like getting up and going on that park run. But I had Adna's inner coach voice in my head, and that was my inner coach. Adna said, my inner voice says, if things get tougher, you get tougher. So my inner coach voice last weekend, on last Saturday, it was saying to me, Mr. Kerbal, okay, it's a bit tough. You're a bit tired. It's been a hard week. It's a Saturday morning. But then my inner coach said, you get tougher. Get up from bed. Get yourself in your training kit and then walk up to the park run and do it. And I did it. So thank you, inner coach voice. Thank you, Adna. Thank you, Anna's class. Thank you, Miss Riot and Miss Barnes, for getting such great feedback to me. And I'm just going to finish what Nahara said, an inner coach voice, always good, never give up. Just do the best you can. I love it. Oh, there was one more. I just really want from Ennis class. Abdi Rahman. I'm going to finish with this feedback from Ennis class. Abdi Rahman said he's inner coach. Now, this is how clever his inner coach voice is. Abdi Rahman said, if it's hard, tell yourself, take a break, and then get back to it after you've had a break. What a brilliant suggestion. And then I loved Abdi Rahman said, he wrote it for me over here, CC salute. So fantastic, Ennis class. Thank you so much. Now, we're on to the class discussion, class feedback to Mr. Kober by end of Wednesday. So if you're an adult, anybody, okay, if you don't manage to do it in class, you can still write it on a Post-it note and get it to me. Put your name on so that I can shout out for you in the feedback. So the question to discuss is when you need to be on time and other people are holding you up, what can you do to speed things up? That's not an easy one. So you can imagine, so you're trying to be on time, other people are holding you up. Maybe somebody came to talk to you and they're just talking very slowly and you have to get to a meeting sometimes. Or if you are trying to get dressed for school, ready for school, and you want to be on time to school, but your little brother or sister are slowing you down, what can you do to speed things up? And remember, just being a critic probably going to slow everything down. If you start shouting at your little brother or sister, probably going to slow everything down, because then your mum and dad can get upset, your little brother and sister can get upset. So how do you achieve the goal? Have a class discussion, have a discussion, adults and children, and write some feedback for me and get it back to me. I'd love to hear what you've got. So who are our stars of the week? Well, gold, I got a lot. Dime, Francesca, Aram, Kiritika, Martina, Lauren, Tabak, Ananya, Sarah DJ, Andrada, Jade, Fahad. Look at you, brilliant people. And yeah, the class top 5 champions, Zion and Matisse, Kiritika and Matisse, Amina and Picasso, Stan and Picasso, Saba and Klee, Aroma and Klee, and Andrada and Beckham, Khalif in Ennis, Simina in Ennis, Olivia in Holmes, and Uzair in Holmes. Amazing. So Grange House of Water, look at you. Remember, the week before was 5663. You've gone to 6187. So you can see CC Power and Water, you are top. So Grange House of Fire, look at your CC Power, 6026. Grange House of Air, everybody's improved. You even a little bit of progress, but you made the progress. CC Power, Grange House of Earth, 5,810. I'm sorry, I put the swivel there. The swivel should have been on water. Sorry. So 23,590 CC Power points, and that is an progress on the week before. So that's brilliant. Proud of you. Classy classes. Matisse class, look at you. It's crashing in with 1,661 points. Beckham class, you were third last week, but you have made progress. You're in second place, 1,959. And Ennis class, look at you, swivel, 2,448 CC power points. And I'm going to do a special mention because Holmes and Cleek class, you crashed through 1,000 CC power points for the week. So that's 5 out of 6 classes made it into Classy class. So keep helping the one class who's not in Classy class. Come on. Half-term target 100,000 points. So far, we're on 46,310 collective CC power points. And that's because we are powerful, we are kind, we are loved, we are Grange. We all belong to this amazing, very powerful school that we all contribute to. And it's a special school and a really wonderful school. We're going to make it. We've had Freddie, we've had the reindeer, we've had all the legacy handprints. So who knows what we're going to do for Classy class this half term. Going to have to come up with something amazing. So CC salute, confidence. I love myself. I'm worthy. I can do my best. I will do my best. If I make a mistake, I'll learn from it and I'll grow. I'm considerate. I know that kindness is strength and I care about the world all around me. And let's be great. Let's be Grange. Let's live our lives with confidence and consideration. Let's enjoy the learning ahead. Let's be safe and happy. Let's learn together. Let's respect each other. Let's achieve our potential. This is what our school is all about. Let's be great. Let's be Grange.